What if I told you that some of the smallest creatures on Earth are responsible for helping produce about 1/3 of the food we eat? Bees may look tiny, but they are among the most important and fascinating animals on the planet. From incredible communication skills to surprising superpowers, these buzzing insects are full of secrets that most people never learn. Stay until the end, because some of these bee facts sound almost too unbelievable to be true. Bees have been around for over 100 million years. They lived alongside dinosaurs and survived massive changes that wiped out countless other species. Their long history has allowed them to evolve into some of nature's most efficient workers. A single bee visits around 5,000 flowers in just one day. As they travel from flower to flower collecting nectar and pollen, they help plants reproduce through pollination. Without bees, many fruits, vegetables, and nuts would become much harder to grow. Honey never spoils. Archaeologists have discovered pots of honey inside ancient Egyptian tombs that are more than 3,000 years old, and the honey was still safe to eat. Thanks to its low moisture content and natural antibacterial properties, honey can last for centuries. Bees communicate through dancing. When a worker bee finds a good source of food, it returns to the hive and performs a special movement called the waggle dance. This dance tells other bees the direction and distance of the food source with remarkable accuracy. A bee's brain is incredibly small, yet it can recognize patterns, remember locations, and even learn from experience. Scientists have found that bees can solve simple problems and navigate complex environments despite having brains smaller than a grain of rice. Not all bees live in hives. While honeybees are famous for their large colonies, many bee species live alone. In fact, most of the world's bee species are solitary and build nests in the ground, wood, or hollow plant stems. Bees can fly at speeds of up to 15 miles per hour, or about 24 kilometers per hour. Their wings beat around 200 times every second, creating the familiar buzzing sound we hear when they fly past. A queen bee can lay up to 2,000 eggs in a single day during peak season. Her primary role is to ensure the survival and growth of the colony, making her one of the busiest mothers in the animal kingdom. Bees have 5 eyes. They possess 2 large compound eyes that help them see shapes and movement, along with 3 smaller eyes on top of their heads that detect light levels and assist with navigation. Honeybees can recognize human faces. Research suggests they can process visual information well enough to distinguish between different facial patterns, a skill once thought to be limited to animals with much larger brains. When bees collect nectar, they store it in a special stomach separate from their digestive system. Once back at the hive, the nectar is passed between worker bees and eventually transformed into honey. Some bees sleep inside flowers. After a long day of gathering food, certain bee species spend the night resting within blossoms, protected by the petals until morning. Bees can sense electric fields produced by flowers. This hidden ability helps them identify which flowers contain fresh nectar and which have recently been visited by other pollinators. There are more than 20,000 known species of bees around the world. They come in a huge variety of sizes, colors, and behaviors, from tiny stingless bees to large carpenter bees. A honeybee colony can contain up to 60,000 bees working together. Every member has a specific job, creating one of the most organized societies found in nature. Perhaps the most amazing fact of all is that bees are essential to ecosystems worldwide. Their pollination supports countless plants, animals, and food crops, making them one of the most valuable creatures on Earth. Which bee fact surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Triviaxel Media for more amazing facts and fascinating discoveries. Thanks for watching.